Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our videos and hit that bell for notifications. Also, head on over to our Instagram page and follow us there, and check out our Facebook page for all our updated content. Thanks. Welcome to Cornell Marine Program's Digital Learning Podcast. I'm Rory McNish, and spring is just around the corner. Most of winter is behind us, I'm glad to say. The snow is melting, the days are getting longer, and the temperatures are slowly rising. Spring is on the way. Also, one of my favorite holidays is this month. Let's get Mr. C on and see if he's as excited about spring as I am. Hey, Mr. C. Hey, what are you doing there? You're not in your usual place, and what's going on?
Hey, Rory. I'm just cleaning my binoculars here, getting ready to go out and do some birding.
That's great. Is there a particular bird you're hoping to see?
Yeah, I sort of like to see my first osprey of the year.
Oh, cool. I love ospreys too. And, you know, this time of the year, I keep my eye out in the sky for my buddies to come back.
Did you know the first osprey sightings on Long Island are usually around this time of the month, around St. Patrick's Day?
I did not know that.
Well, you're Irish, aren't you, Rory?
Well, I'm more Scottish, but I do have a little bit of Irish in me. But St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays. So where did the ospreys go in the winter? Ireland?
No, no, they really don't go to Ireland, Rory. But actually, they use satellite tags. They're little small transmitters that they put on the ospreys. And they find our local ospreys from Long Island actually go to South America, Brazil, and also Venezuela.
Cool.
They go there for the winter, and then they come back here to Long Island to nest in the spring.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. I actually thought they were in parts of Southern America, like Florida, Alabama, and all those states.
Well, there are ospreys there. You know, you see them if you go down there, but they actually just stay there all year round. You know, they got plenty of fish to eat and catch all year round, and they'll just nest right there. Because
I'm a photographer, I've taken some photos of ospreys in their nests, and even one time I videotaped an osprey from a tree perch diving down into the water and catching a fish. It was really cool. Now, ospreys are great anglers, and they're very successful. 1 out of 4 dives, they catch a fish. They used to be called fish hawks. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but they'll fly up to 12 miles from their nest to catch a fish.
Wow. I wish when I went fishing, I caught a fish every 4 times I put my lure in the water.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like my binoculars are ready to go, Rory. I think I'm going to head out birding now.
Cool, man. They look pretty clean. So while Mr. C is out looking for ospreys, let me share some osprey clips with you guys. I put together about a 5-minute clip for you guys to watch.
I'm Charles Eldermeyer. I'm the bird cams project leader here at the Lab of Ornithology. In my role, I do everything from the technical setup of bird cams, the communication planning, all that kind of stuff, as well as reaching out to find new cams to hopefully make people excited about watching birds. So the osprey, like many large raptors, experienced significant population declines due to DDT. And a very similar thing happened where DDT was causing their eggshells to thin. It was interfering with calcium in their bodies. And so as a result of that, you saw populations of ospreys crash. They also had issues with water. Clean water is needed to support the prey populations. And so what you got was in the 1970s, the Clean Water Act came through, Clean Air Act came through. These two things also combining with DDT disappearing from the landscape wound up resulting in a hugely more beneficial environment for osprey populations to grow.
And that's where we are today. The osprey has rebounded in great numbers and have become a common sight up and down the northeast coast. The fish is its main diet, and to watch an osprey hunt is the picture of concentration and skill, diving into the water to catch its prey. Once captured, the osprey will position the fish head first to make it more aerodynamic until it returns to the nest. Ospreys pair for life, and you will start to see these raptors in early spring and stay until the fall. As a migratory bird, their home in the winter is Florida, the Caribbean, South America, and the Gulf Coast. Ospreys live from 15 to 20 years old, on average and can rack up to 160,000 migration miles during its lifespan. Ospreys breed in the north, and they choose its nest according to its location to the water and usually come back to the same nest. Man-made structures are a favorite spot for the ospreys, and you'll often see them on telephone poles, antennas, and nest platforms, as well as in natural environments. The female lays around 3 eggs, and they don't hatch all at once. The older hatchling dominates its younger siblings and often gets most of the food the parents bring. If the food is abundant, all the chicks receive the proper amount of food and they will live in relative harmony.
Many birds return to the same nest if they are successful, and ospreys are no different. Generally speaking, if they've been successful in a nest and if the nest is still there, it's much easier to refurbish a nest than it is to go and create a brand new one. And you'll see this through many, especially big species that invest a lot of time and energy in building a nest. They'll come back to those nests. However, if they fail, so meaning if they're not successful in raising their young to the point where they can fly away, sometimes that's enough to cause them to want to create a new nest somewhere else, almost like cleaning the slate, trying again somewhere new. But generally speaking, even that sometimes isn't enough to dissuade them from a good nest site.
All of the images you have been seeing from the nest perspective was given to us by the Osprey Zone. Paul Henry started this webcam because of his love for the osprey.
I've always been just kind of fascinated with ospreys because of their relationship to the sea and the fishing and my love for the ocean. And, you know, being around these parts for all these years and seeing all these ospreys coming and going from their nests, nobody really had a clue what was going on inside the nests until people started putting these cameras up. And when you see what's going on in the nest and you get this very raw picture into nature, I think any normal person is going to be incredibly attracted to that information, to that window. It's just a fascinating world that when people discover, usually they're very, very attracted to. You know, not only do people relate, I think, to the ospreys, but they love the fact that this family is struggling with nature and winning.
Hey, Mark, so did you see any ospreys, man?
Yeah, I did, Rory. I saw one flying by my house. It was great. I got a great look at it.
Did they make any sounds?
Yeah, I could hear it calling.
Did it sound like this?
Yes, that's it. Wow, that's a real good imitation.
I know, I love it. When they're over the house and I hear them chirping, I go out and I start communicating with them back and forth, and we have a great conversation, man.
Yeah, I didn't know you had part Osprey in you.
Yeah. Not Irish, but Osprey.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I think you're right.
All right. Well, I can't wait to go out and do some more birding.
Well, I hope to see or hear my first osprey of the year this week, too. So when you guys are out and you're enjoying the warmer days of March, listen and keep your eyes and your ears to the sky for this wonderful bird. Hope to see you soon, guys.
We'll see you out birding, Rory.
All right. Take care. If you've been enjoying these shows and want more information on the marine environment and all that the marine program does, please subscribe to Cornell Marine's YouTube channel and hit that bell for notifications when we post a video. This isn't the only content we do. Our channel is all about the programs and outreach to you. Have a great week and see you next time.